Hello everyone. Sorry, I had to get my camera right. It still may fall. Today, or shall I say, I apologize for not tapping into Periscope like I normally do. Like I've been focused on doing, to speak with you guys as much as I speak on Facebook and YouTube and all of the other social sites that I'm a part of. But I wanted to say that we talked about a couple of things in the group, and one of the conversations that we really had in the group that was like really like mind capturing was promises. And when we spoke about promises, we talked about, is it hard for you to deal with the person who can't keep a promise, or is it hard for you to deal with the person who, says they're gonna have, they promise you something and basically they can't keep their promise? Like, how do you deal with a person like that? Can you deal with a person like that? Some people chose that they could, some people chose that they couldn't. The majority are like, your word is your bond. So if you tell me something and you don't follow through with it, or you promise me something and you don't follow through with it, then what is there that I can believe you about? What is it that I am able to trust you on, or about, or with? And basically everyone was like, if I don't have that, then I don't have anything from you. And to a very high degree, I can definitely agree with that. I'm a person where it's difficult for me to trust someone who breaks promises. I don't like to make promises that I can't keep, and if I'm not sure if I can or cannot keep a promise, I won't say I promise you. I might pinky swear with you, but I won't promise you. So I've been around too many people in my life who have said that they promise me something and they don't follow through with their promises. So that makes me very uneasy when a person promises me something, because I expect you to keep your promise, as a lot of other people do. I don't know how people would apply that to relationships. Like, is that a thing in a relationship that can make or break? In the beginning, I want to say no, because you're getting to know the person and you're learning the person. But at the same time, first impressions are important, and they mean everything. So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, shame on both of us. That's how I view that. The next thing that we talked about was today. I want to, and the reason why I titled it Grateful for Yesterday is because I was listening to Steve Harvey speak this morning, as I do just about every morning on my way to work. And he said something that someone said to him, and it really blew my mind. And not that I didn't recognize something like this before, but the way those words were presented is what made me like, wow. So what he said was, what if you woke up today with only the things that you were grateful for yesterday? So if you were only grateful for food yesterday, what if you only woke up with food? No place to live, no job, no people that you love, people that love you. What if you only woke up with those things? So I present this to you and everyone else because as humans, as adults, and children as well, we have a tendency to focus on the bad things that are going on in our life instead of the good things that are going on in our lives. And it isn't always beneficial that we focus on those things, because we start losing sight of what we can be grateful for. We focus on what we don't have and what we want versus what we do have and what we are aspiring to get. So I want to be able to tell people that in the toughest of times, and I know it's extremely hard, but in your toughest of times, do your best to find something positive about the struggle that you're facing. And you may not even be able to find a positive or something to be grateful about when you're struggling or you're facing something that isn't positive under any circumstances. You may not find it until after you've gone through the process, which is also perfectly understandable. But still, find something positive. Always look at the flip side of things. It makes life easier, and it makes your understanding and your mindfulness better. It makes your energy better. I'm not saying that you can't deal with the negative things in your life, especially if you're currently going through some negative things. Of course, you have to face those and you have to deal with them, because sweeping them under the rug, it doesn't help. Pretending like they're not there definitely doesn't help. You have to face those. But when you face them, try your best. Do your best to find something positive about what you are dealing with, what you are facing. And I can give you an example. I use my parents as an example on a lot of things. I didn't have the greatest parents. And in all honesty, I probably could say I had some really fucked up parents. But instead of me just solely focusing on them being bad parents or them being fucked up parents, messed up parents, not good parents, I said that I didn't want to be like them. I wanted to be better than them. And I'm not them. I'm a product of them, but I'm not them. I'm not who they said I would be, and so forth. And it's starting to rain, so I gotta hurry up and end this video because it rains loud for some reason while I'm in the car. And with that being said, like I said, I just want people to remember that when you're going through your struggles, when you are having the worst day ever, think about the things that you are grateful for. I had a good day today, and somebody said something that really irked my nerve. And the first positive thing I thought about was my daughter is graduating from 8th grade this weekend. Well, this coming Tuesday. I don't have time to sit up here and dwell on what's so negative about what was done and what was said. There's too much more I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to be a part of that little girl's life. Not for her to be a part of my life. I am grateful to be a part of her life, because I could have received a different child, but I received her. And on that note, y'all will definitely see a lot of me this weekend. I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to share. This month has definitely been a Mother's Day, Mother's Month. This has been amazing for me. I feel accomplished as a mother. Not to say that I don't have more to focus on and more to do, but I've made it this far, and this is a point where I didn't think I would make it to. So, I love you all. Happy Friday. I technically am not a person that supports the troops, the people that send out the troops, because I look at them as old men starting wars for young men to fight. But I will say thank you for the people who did fight for this country to make this country a better place. I love you all again. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.